Hey, it's hot in here. Hey, welcome to my channel. I I thought it would really be important to make my first official full-length video on the Lionsgate because I've been putting it off for months, and divine timing waits for no man, right? At some point you just have to do it, and you have to fight through your fears of seeing your own self on camera and knowing that others will see it too in perpetuity, right? And your voice. But we are our own worst critics, right? Now I'm coming to you from a tent in the forest. I'm camping, so it's hot and I'm sweaty and sticky and all of that, and it's okay because it's not about me or how I look. I probably in the future won't really just be showing myself so much on camera though while I'm out here. You know, it's embarrassing. Who wants to see that forever? But I figured I had to do it for my first video, you know, so you know I am who I say I am, and not some fraudster out there. Though I am new to YouTube, you know, I don't really know much about it. I know almost nothing about it, in fact, but when I started reading, there was no YouTube, there was no internet, there weren't even digital cameras or computers for that. Anyway, yeah, there were computers, personal computers. But I digress. Yeah. So, but reading for a collective is a whole different thing, you know? It's a lot of energy. So if I'm slow at first, please bear with me because I'm trying to get the messages and also articulate to you what I'm hearing in a way that doesn't sound cray, right? Crazy. I might have to take a minute sometimes to think before I speak is all I'm saying. But I think over time, I'll figure it out. I want to start with oracles, just to see where, you know what, we're going to start with the oracle from Archangel Michael, so that we can get a prayer and meditation. This is something that you can use anytime, right, that you feel the need to call upon Archangel Michael, who is always, always willing to come to our aid and defend us against the tyranny of the devil. However you want to interpret that, because I'm not getting into all that, right? But as far as the negative energy and stuff like that and the dark forces, I do not consent to any of that energy on my channel. Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, thrust into hell Satan and all evil spirits that wander the earth for the ruin of souls. Thank you, Saint Michael. Now if we can have a card, please, for the collective, going through this Lionsgate energy and into the week, through the full moon in Aquarius. What does the collective need to know? What would you like to tell us? Glorious Saint Michael the Archangel, who sits ever before the throne of God. Oh my goodness, it is hot in here, but it's beautiful. I mean, summer is flying by, isn't it? It's funny, I don't remember the winter flying by. In fact, I'm pretty sure it dragged. I actually really do look forward to the fall. The spring and the fall, of course, being my favorite. Not too hot, not too cold, you know, just right. Is that the little piggies or the three bears? Well, oh, Goldilocks, yeah. Let go of fear now. So St. Michael the Archangel is telling us to let go of fear, to follow your intuition and understand that you're not going to go wrong with the sword of truth that he's holding. You see, his third eye is lit up, so that means that he's definitely getting some spiritual downloads and understanding things. Not him, of course, he's an angel, I mean us. Archangel Michael is telling us that we're starting to have an awakening of our third eye chakra, where we are seeing things for what they are. We're understanding the truth. That's the sword, like the Ace of Swords, right? Truth stands for truth. And so we have nothing to fear. Because when you're dealing in truth, you can never go wrong. Always, in the end, it'll work out in your favor. So the prayer or meditation that St. Michael is giving us now for this is, Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. And that's all we need to do, right? Ego-based thoughts and feelings keep us vibrating at a denser level, I say, both intellectually, I say, and dense, or physically, okay? So that means heavier, right? Just more bogged down with sludge, for lack of a better word. Yeah, that's the word. I said it, you heard it, so that's the word we're going with, sludge. And it is, you know what I mean? It's a sludge of other people's opinions of us, of their words towards us, of their expectations of us, and then there's institutions and, all different systems out there that pigeonhole you. How many people actually ever encourage you? Well, think about those people, because those are the people that you want to be around. The people that will encourage you no matter what. The people that will stand by your side no matter what. The people that will not let you get away with your bullshit. Because you don't need co-signers of your bullshit in your life. You need honest, forthright people of integrity to tell you how it damn well is. And if you're smart, you'll learn it, right? Sooner rather than later, so I sure wish that I learned it sooner. But it is a lesson that we all learn at some point. Lord willing. And also free willing, right? It's all about our free will. My hands might be a little slippery and sticky. My cards might also be, because it gets dewy. A little dewy in the morning. It's beautiful, but not so much for cards, right? I don't pack them all up every night into their boxes. Probably should, but that's just, I like them to sit out in the open air with the crystals. Okay. Energy healing work. Thank you for sending healing energy to me and through me, for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. Physician, heal thyself, right? And if we learned anything over these last couple of years, it's that we really need to take care of our own health. Because nobody has your best interests at heart the way that you do. And I'm not even going to get into all of that, because it's a damn shame. But energy healing, like I said, think about it. We are atomic. We are all energy. That's what we are. The atom bomb is made of atoms. We're made of atoms. This rock is made of atoms. What are atoms? Energy. So why do so many people ignore the energy meridians in our bodies? The energy healing that we need. You know? The pharmaceutical companies just want you to treat the symptom, not the cause. As it is above, so it is below. Understand. Anything else, St. Michael? Anything else, St. Michael? Let go of the fear now. And I mean now, right here now, with me. Let's let it go. We let go of the fear. We let go of the hatred. We let go of the jealousy, the lust, and whatever vices that we have been clinging onto or that have been clinging onto us. We let them go now. Through the name, power, and precious blood and authority of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Is there any other messages, St. Michael? Shield yourself. Ooh. I have never seen this one, collective. It's never come out from me before. We have the shield yourself. Okay. So let go of fear now. But stand firm in the truth and be ready to fight. I don't mean fist fight. I don't mean scream and yell. I mean fight the good fight, like the Lord teaches us to do, right? In spirit and in truth, in patience and in humility. Use your energy to protect yourself, to ground yourself, to stabilize yourself. You start getting really angry, take breaths, deep breaths. In, breathe in the light, and out. Breathe out the negativity. In with the light, and you can picture it coming down through your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your roots. And then grounding you right down to the ground like a tree. And breathe through it. Don't react. Respond. Right? There's a difference. And shield yourself. Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect me, my loved ones, my vehicle, and my home with your powerful shield. Surround us in your purple light, which allows only pure love to penetrate. Please stay with me day and night and keep my loved ones safe. And you can also name specific people or situations at the end there. And that's it. That's that affirmation for you. So it's beautiful. Thank you. And the bottom of the deck, we have romance. Angels are helping you. Dear guardian angels of my soulmate, thank you for preparing my soulmate and me for love, for giving us the motivation to make healthful life changes, and for arranging for us to meet. Thank you for helping us recognize each other and have the courage to say hello, so that we can eventually delve into a truly intimate relationship. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to be perfectly honest with you here, right? Because this is my first time making a video, I pre-pulled cards like 3 or 4 times. I started this video over, right? The first time, the energy was so intense, I couldn't even, right? So, but, it's the same energy that keeps coming back. Well, you'll see what it is. I'm not even going to say right now, right? Because I'm just, who am I to assume anything? I don't want my assumptions to affect anything. I just want to see whatever the cards have to say. But I mean, wow. That's all I could say is wow. Wow, wow, wow. And you're going to see why in a minute. So what do we want to do after the fairies? Just trying to get general taste of the energy. Like I said, in a collective read, it's a lot. And I do want to make sure that I'm a clear and perfect channel before I speak any words that would influence anything, right? And that's maybe something that Spirit's trying to let us know. We don't often realize how powerful our words are. Our words that we speak to one another, our words that we speak to ourselves, our thoughts too, they're words, they're just not spoken. But the spoken word, above all else, is very powerful, and the written word, of course, is very, very powerful. So be really careful what you say to others, about others, because it is the law that as above, so below. So whatever you're saying about other people, they're saying it about you. Whatever you're doing to other people, they're doing it to you. And if they're not now, they will be soon. Soon, probably too soon. For anyone's liking, right? Because who wants, when we're at our very worst, for that stuff to come back to us? Nobody. We've all been there, right? Done stuff we wish we didn't do. But when you live long enough, it all comes back to you. All of it. All of it in spades. That's a saying. I'm not quite sure what that means, but I think that means like a lot. I don't know why I said that. In spades. Comes back to you in spades. I feel like my grandparents used to say that. Yeah. My ancestors are funny. Oh, and I am working with the angels and ancestor cards right now, so oh, that's so cute. I love them. Oh my God, I used to get so sad when somebody died, and I mean, I'm still, sad for the fact that they're not here, literally, physically, anymore. Be more in the loss of that, but know that they're really still here and stuff. Yeah, they are guardian. That's the first thing that came out, and it's shift your perception. And that's what I'm talking about. I don't know what got me talking about those who have passed, but when you shift your perception, you'll realize that just like anything else, energy never is extinguished. It only changes forms. So don't think for 1 minute, if you've lost anybody in your life, that they're gone, because they're not. And you can talk to them. And it's not creepy. You don't worship them, and I think that the whole ancestor worship thing, well, maybe there are places and tribes that do worship them as gods. I think oftentimes it's misunderstood, that they're saying they're, ancestor worshipers, but they're really ancestor respecters, what are our ancestors? They're ascended masters. They have left behind messages encoded in our DNA, you know what I mean? And they want to be honored and loved and continue to be remembered, just like, it was meant to be, just like back in the day. Don't think that our ancestors were primitive. Maybe, in many ways, we are primitive to what is really important, in my opinion. Okay, Air Guardian, so we shift our perception, right? We let go of the fear. We do our energy healing work. Connect with others who are also like-minded to keep our vibe up. We shield ourselves from negative energy, from all self-doubt, negative talk. And we welcome in our soulmate energy. And here you have your guardian angel. Guardian angel who's always, always with you. Has been with us before birth and is with us during our entire lifetime, and again, is there for us when we pass, or we go back with them to continue our journey. Our guardian angels are assigned to our particular souls and never ever leave us, ever. You may be seeing flowers. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said flowers. Maybe you're seeing, of course you're seeing flowers. It's freaking summer. I hope you are, and I hope that you're stopping to smell the flowers, but what I meant to say is maybe you're seeing feathers. And white feathers maybe, or really any color feathers. But know that when you do, that's your angels. And thank them. Take a moment to think of them. You know, when you're out in nature, really pay attention to nature and see what animals appear, what sounds you hear, what flowers you see, what bugs come around, like everything, you know? There's meaning in everything, signs and synchronicities, and once you start to notice these things, then they will come more and more as you build your intuition, which is what free will really is. It's the greatest privilege that we have. Winter. Take care of your needs. So, you know, sometimes we really just need to stop and take care of ourselves. We need to put ourselves first. It's like when you're on an airplane and they drop the air mask, right? Oxygen mask. They say that you need to put that oxygen mask on yourself before you even put it on your very own baby. Can you imagine that? It is so counterintuitive. Like, who would do that? But what if you don't do it and then you pass out and then you are not able to put it on your baby? So it makes sense, right? You have to do it. Even though your human nature screams against it, right? So take care of your needs so that you're able then to take care of others' needs. So important. Don't run yourself down to the ground for other people's burdens. It's not worth it. Because in the end, it doesn't help them, and it certainly hurts you. Right? True that. Now that is the truth. That's the truth, collective. Let go of your fear. Learn how to use energy to heal yourself and your aura and your surroundings. Shield yourself from all the negativity, people, places, things, whatever. And understand that you do have a soulmate out there that's wanting to come in. Shift your perception. See things differently. Don't be so narrow-minded. Because when we're looking through a very small lens, we can't see anything outside of it, right? But we shift our perception, and that thing that we could have been looking at for years or, you know, hours, days, months, whatever the case may be, all of a sudden is something else entirely, right? Maybe they're a snake. Maybe all this is telling you, collective, that you have a snake in your grass. But you're not alone. Your needs are being met. You're shielded. I feel like, you know, if you found your way to my channel, you probably already are doing healing energy work, so keep it up. And all you have to do is let go of fear, follow your intuition, and the truth is coming out, and the truth shall set you free. Bottom of the deck energy, shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. So collective, that's what you want to do right now, you know? You don't want to just do you. If you're feeling burdened in your life, you're drained of energy, you feel confused, it's time to shift your perception and understand that you create your own reality, right? You're not alone in doing it. So take care of yourself. Meditate. Take long walks, cleansing breaths, maybe do some yoga. I mean, it's not everything's for everybody, and I know it's not just that easy to exercise. Believe me, I know. Believe me, I know this is something I'm just only having to start myself. It's freaking hard, especially when you have, well, never mind. We got this, because we be anything we say. And you notice that I said when we say, I said we say. Oh my goodness gracious. Is this weird to you? It's weird to me. I feel really freaking weird. How do I look? I can't even see, so whatever. No makeup, frizzy hair, and the hot humid tent. I'm sure I look fabulous. I'm going to think about that once in a while. It's going to take me a while to just not care. Not going to stop me from doing it, but it's going to take me a while to not care. You heard? All right. So, thank you, angels and ancestors. I think we should jump into tarot now, right? Let's see the who, what, where, when, why, and hows of it all. The wah-wahas. We're going to find out the wah-wahas of the situationship. And I feel like it is a situationship. Right? Oh, dear. I have to be careful not to knock the candle over. I pull out these cards. Okay. So yeah, I mean, because you have the romance angels are helping you here, and you have the let go of fear now, you have the shift of perception, so and shed old skin. I really do believe that there's some, and also because of the cards that I pre-pulled, there's a situationship brewing, or so it appears. And I'm not going to give anything away yet. Let's see what the cards say, okay? All right. The most important thing, though, collective, is to know that you're not alone. You're never alone. You've never been alone. I don't know why it is that sometimes we have such a hard time being alone. Nobody wants to be alone, right? I mean, sometimes we would rather have people around that, even if they suck us dry, just because we don't want to be alone with ourselves. Because being alone with ourselves and actually facing ourselves is, well, that's a dark night of the soul. By anyone's standards. What was that? The Five of Pentacles. And the Fool. High Priest. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, alright. I mean, I was still shuffling, but the deck split like that, so I had to check out. Okay, so you got somebody who's feeling like they're left out in the cold, but they're sitting right outside of a beautiful stained glass window. I mean, this is some kind of poser. Yep. Look, you got the devil. You got the devil right outside the church. But here's the thing about him. He's already defeated. He has no power. These chains. Are the chains even on the people in this card? You know, in the Rider-Waite they are, and they're very loosely around the people. I mean, I can't even see the... Oh, yeah. But it's open in the back. I mean, these people could free themselves from these chains at any moment. But this could be obsession. This could be somebody feels left out in the cold by you, and they're watching you, or they're really, really strongly attracted. I don't want to say obsessed, but look. I mean, the bottom of the deck is telling the whole story in and of itself, and I'm not even trying to do this. But Okay, we have 5 of Pentacles with the Devil. Then we have the Ace of Chalices, the Ace of Cups with the 9 of Pentacles, which is the Empress in the Minor Arcana, right? Giving birth, this new, wonderful something. It is enlightenment, it is love, it is overflowing emotions. I mean, look at the angels are in the back, they're playing in the water. There's so much overflow of abundance. And that's going right to the 9 of Pentacles, which is the most abundant card in the Minor Arcana, I would, if I do say so myself. I mean, the most Pentacles you can get is 10. And how content is this person? Just sitting here with the birds, while the Pentacles are growing, you know, all around her, or him. Well, you have this energy in the back, just feeling really left out in the cold, defeated, in devil energy. Okay, so you have the 5 and the 25. Wow. And you have the 9. Okay. 5 and 25. No, 15. 5 and 15. What was I saying? 25. I don't know why I said that. 25 could be significant for someone. Okay, we have the 5 and the 15. Together is 20. 9 and 1, 10. That's 30. It breaks down to the 3. That's change, right? That's growth. That's decisions. Okay. What else do we have for the collective? What are we working with here? So someone feels out in the cold. They may be watching you and not so happy with you. They may be obsessed with you, or they may be really pissed at you. But you're not really paying any attention to it. You don't even probably see it. Your back is to it. Doesn't matter. And if there are some people sitting outside of church trying to throw you some bad mojo, it's not affecting you in the least. And when I say sitting out the church, I mean, you know, I don't mean that literally. I mean it figuratively, and I hope that you guys understand my language. I'm working on trying to figure out how to articulate my thoughts and the messages. It's a work in progress. Thank you for understanding. Okay, now we have the Chariot. We have the Chariot. Who's the Chariot driven by? The Emperor. Stability. Power. Strength. This is a master negotiator. And he steers that chariot by sheer force of will. Number 7. Again, okay, 7 is reflection, it's knowledge, it's assessment. So, let me see where this is going. I think I know, but let me just pull another card. And clarify the Chariot. What did I say? What did I say? You can't make this shit up. It's the Emperor. Oh, man. Okay. Ooh, this is exciting. All right, so let's begin at the beginning. Wait, let me take a sip of my coffee. Oh my God, I wish I could see. I hope this is still recording. All right, so let go of fear now, right? The truth is coming in. Do your energy healing work. Continue to pray, meditate, whatever you do. You know, take spiritual baths. Bark at the moon. Walk barefoot out in the sand, or you know, just the earth. Whatever you do it to move your energy, right? Squawk like a bird. Dancing is a really good way to move the energy, right? I mean, have you ever seen a fat dancer? Not that there's anything wrong with that. Oh man, I hope I don't get myself in trouble. I don't know what you're allowed to say, and not say, and I don't want to insult anybody, but it's the truth. It may not be politically correct, but it is the truth. When you dance, you get a nice, trim, fit. I don't know. I'm heading really far off the path with that. So sometimes I need to blow myself back, catch my train of thought, and continue. Now, I was saying, okay, so I was saying that the emperor drives the chariot, right? The chariot is I mean, somebody could be traveling towards you or wanting to, right? But they're definitely starting to stir up the excitement to come towards you. But they haven't yet. No, they haven't, right? Because it looks as if perhaps there are some people that would have to be left behind. And they may be giving this emperor a whole lot of trouble, right? So the emperor, yeah, the emperor is having a fuss and fight and watches back as he comes towards you, collective, because he's leaving some people out in the cold, and it was toxic. Whatever this emperor is leaving was toxic AF. I gotta say AF, right? You know what I mean. Toxicity at its most vile. But he's turning his back on that. Slowly he turns, step by step. That was from, maybe the Honeymooners? Not quite sure. Anyway, yeah, okay, so he's moving really slow, this emperor. But, because he had a lot of options. And, and when I say he, it could be she. Remember that energies are masculine and feminine, but they are not male and female necessarily. So energies can be reversed. But I'm only speaking, the way that I know how to. Saying he and she, when it could be she and he, you and they, blah, 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 blah. But whatever the case may be, whoever this emperor is, he or she, is leaving a toxic situation, and maybe not even just one, but quite a few people yapping in this emperor's ear, trying to get him to stay. Because, the emperor is the sugar daddy, though, right? The emperor is the one that is paying for everything all the time. The emperor is stable and secure and smart. He may not really be very emotional, not getting a whole lot of love, per se. Or, not that he doesn't love, but he doesn't show affection. But he is Big Daddy, and he takes care of business, right? So all these people don't want him to leave. But he's turning his back slowly, going towards his wish fulfillment. Because he realizes at this point that everything that he's been doing has not been filling up his cup with anything worthwhile, right? In the end, it's all debauchery. And he's ready to offer this cup of love to his empress. And it's not just sex this time. May have been last time. It's not this time. Maybe this emperor shed his old skin. Maybe he used to be a snake and now he's waking up, shedding his old skin. Of course, we do have shield yourself. Now, is that to shield yourself from this emperor or to shield yourself from these people that the emperor was involved with? Oh my gosh, we have the sun. Okay. Just make sure nothing drops. Nope. Okay, so the sun flew out. Well, is it any surprise that we see Leo coming out on the day of Lion's Gate, right? No, we would expect this. And I'm so grateful. Thank you. Because this is a beautiful and bright future. It is victory, ultimately, for this emperor and this empress. And even though the empress hasn't shown up yet, I'm telling you, this is the empress in the minor arcana, right? And I'll show you because I'm sure she's going to come out. I just know it. Oh my God. Sometimes, oh Holy Spirit, sometimes I just can't even, right? I just can't even. Of course the Empress was coming out because the Empress here, and it's your twin flame. Your twin flame is coming in victoriously, is leaving behind all this toxicity. It's coming for you, sweetheart. Wow. Queen of Pentacles. Right? Went from the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. The Empress. I mean, and this Emperor's really having a fight to get to you. I mean, he's really having to fight some, and I'm not saying like physically fight people either, but I'm thinking demons also and himself. A lot of demons and himself. As well as other people, because you know when you get into that lifestyle, well, it attracts a lot of flies. And they're hard to get rid of sometimes, right? But he's watching you and they're talking about it. People are talking about it. St. Michael's back, though. He's always got our backs, right? He says, let go of fear, do the healing work, shield yourself, and the romance angels are helping you. Michael always shows up. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Dip your toe in the water, collective. It's beautiful. Jump right in, it's beautiful. Crossing the water. I don't know if I want to pull any more from this deck. I mean, I just kind of started going crazy because we're not really doing... Oh, yeah, one more. We're not really doing any kind of special... Oh, and here you have the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Of course. Because this Queen of Swords gave the hard cut to all of these people. Put behind all of the bullshit and became the Queen of Pentacles. All by her lonesome, worked her way up by using her own intuition and nothing more really. So what I was saying before, right? Yeah. the Empress. Who's all the queens in the deck, right? And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. And the reason that I call her the Empress of the Minor Arcana is because you can see that she turns into her. She's got the pomegranates all growing around her with the pentacles. And she manifests them. Now she's got the pomegranates on her robe while she sits on her throne. Giving birth to every kind of fruitful idea through alchemy. Yeah. Where once there was a wall, now there's a golden gate. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. All right. No? Okay. Alright, because of the limited space that I'm using here, I have to just move these all to the side, although I'm going to keep them out because we might want to refer back to them later. Right? When we start connecting everything all together, although I think the story is kind of already showing itself pretty clearly. Let's see. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired, it's late. I'm not hearing too many bugs though, thankfully, buzzing around my tent. And it's okay as long as they stay out there, but when I unzip it to go out, it's going to be all right there, you know? Okay, so, we clarify what's going on here with this Emperor and this Empress. It looks like a twin flame coming in. That's all this time. Can it be? Can it be? And just because they come back now, collective, doesn't mean that you need to take them back. It depends where they are in their journey, right? But to get to the Emperor status and to be driving a chariot, it seems like your person, you got a wake-up call as to who you are and what they want. That's what I'm seeing. But there are outside influences, right? That's why we got the shield yourself card, right? I'm telling you, there's others involved. There's others involved in them trying to manipulate this Emperor. I don't know, I think he sees through it though. Or they're trying to manipulate you. Let's see. These influences. Who are these influences and what are they trying to do? The collective. Who are these influences? Who are they influencing? This is what we'll do. We'll put the Empress. Yes. I hear you. Got it. I mean, again, this is just a casual read, guys, and we're just getting to know each other here. This reading is a rather unusual one, if I do say so myself. But that's okay. Okay? It's really okay. The point is we want to get down to the messages, right? And what's going on and what do we need to do about it, if anything. So, there's someone that's influencing either this Emperor or this Empress. Three, 4, 7. We have the 5, okay. 3, 4, 5. The Lovers is 6. Although the Lovers didn't come out, they will. Almost certainly. That or the 4 of Wands, right? When we get back to the Tarot. Anything else that we need to know about? So, extreme. This is a harsh cutoff. This is, yeah. Looks like either Empress or the Emperor is cutting off these influences. In an extreme way, because sometimes that's the only way, right? They just keep coming at you all different types of ways. So they realize you're not playing games no more. Right? And sometimes that means just really a hard cut. Just walking away. And ghosting them. And if people just won't respect your boundaries, and that's what you have to do. And when you do that, you'll see the difference in your life. Do it as an experiment. If there's people that you get around that make you feel tense or, uncomfortable, they're always negative Nancy's, or chatty Chattersons, always gossiping and stuff. That brings you down, man. And don't think for 1 minute that if they're talking to you about others, they ain't talking to others about you. Because you know damn straight that's what's happening. Time. So, this is unexpected changes that come with time. This is meeting time. This is, could be that now is not the time. That can't really be it because it's appearing as if it is the time, right? So time, so it's all, gossip. There's gossip going on. Well, that doesn't surprise us. We saw all these people here, right? We already knew gossip was going on. Somebody's spreading rumors, petty conversations, yippity yap, smearing your name, making you sound like a fool. You cut them off. They were watching you. And this toxic devil energy with this victim mentality. Just gossiping. And it's no wonder that you don't want these type of people around you, right? But you have wonderful, wonderful new things coming in for you, collective. You're not bothered at all by any of it. You're just sitting here, minding your business, focused on your pentacles, right? Building your abundance, talking to spirit, hanging out with the angels, because they are sometimes more fun. And you're getting your wishes. All your wishes. They're coming true. And here's some people that aren't so happy. And there's some people I gotta say, are probably gonna suffer a little bit. But it's only temporary. They'll bounce back, right? With change comes opportunity. But the most important thing is that you take care of your needs, you know that you're not alone, and you shield yourself. That is really, and you'll have your justice. Whether that's in legal matters, or if you're dealing with a Libra maybe. Oh, my back's starting to hurt from being in this chair. Okay, so, what do we have here? We we have an emperor that's looking at his empress, realizing what he gave up and wanting to come back, but having to fight to get back. Now, I don't know if you cut them off, if they cut you off, but you definitely cut off a lot of people here, so it's looking like you may have cut them off. Maybe after they ghosted you in this double energy. I don't know. Extreme harsh cutoff. Somebody cut off somebody. But they're gossiping. All about you still. Even though you walked away and just had to create your own. Still, they talk about you. Oh, it's that, but people don't have nothing better to talk about, right? Collective? And then they wonder. Why don't things ever go right for me? Why is that person lucky? No, we make our own luck, my friends. We make our own luck. And it's not by hocus pocus. It's not by magic spells. It's by getting to know our own selves, our own spirit selves, and connecting with other people in the spirit. Knowing that we are one and that when we want what's best for other people, we are in turn wanting what's best for ourselves. And when other people suffer, it brings suffering onto ourselves, whether we know it or not, no matter who we are, in some form or another. As we reap, so shall we sow. And if not now, then eventually. And believe me, I would rather now than eventually. But that's just me. Sex with your ex. What just happened? Somebody wants to have sex collective. Sex collective. With your ex? Who's your ex? Who's your ex collective that's thinking about you? Could this be? Oh. Could this be? Okay, well, it looks like you know this person. This emperor. You already know him. Let's make love in the moonlight. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm testing your limits. Open to a relationship. Hiding my intentions. What? Tiny things. Wow, if it wasn't hot in here already, it sure is now. So, this emperor, they are hiding their true intentions, either from you or from these other people that they're dealing with. They are open to a relationship, but they're testing your limits right now. They want to make love to you in the moonlight, though. I mean, they really want to make love in the moonlight, though. And you know this person. But maybe they're shedding their old skin. I mean, if you walked away from them or they walked away from you or whatever the case may be, they're coming back a different person, it looks like. Let's see. Well, maybe not a different person, but, you know, definitely a little bit more enlightened to who you are. And what they want, right? But what do you want? Because just because they want you doesn't mean you want them. I don't know how long it's been. Maybe it's too late. Because they're going to come back and they're going to find you a different person, right? You still don't want them. Maybe that's what they're worried about. Now, these cards are very awkward in my hands. I just have to let you know. I have a really hard time shuffling them on a good day. So, with my sweaty, sticky hands, it's going to be very awkward looking, me shuffling this deck. But we're going to do it. They're so stiff, these cards. You could tell that I barely ever use them, right? Because they're so stiff. They're definitely not broken in. I mean, you should see the cards that I use for my own personal self, my readings that are just for me. Oh my goodness, those poor things. Actually, I'll show you. They're so worn that they even barely shuffle anymore. These babies, I mean, they get a lot of use. They have gotten a lot of use. See? They're like melting. They're so soft. It's like old worn leather, though, right? Old worn leather. So comfortable. Wow. High Priestess energy. Can't make it up. But I won't use these to read for anybody else. That's the agreement we made when I got them. Alright. Okay. Let's see what the witches have going on. Why did I say that? Well, I mean, this is the witch's deck. I don't normally call it that, though. I don't know. It's an energy I'm channeling right now. But, again, I just have to remind everyone, I do not consent to any energies coming through other than those of light and love, at the most high sins. This messages for our greatest good. What's up with this? This can't be dead already. I just bought it. Oh, good. Let me just clear the energy here, okay? So, it seems like your person might be involved in some, well, fuck shit. For lack of a better explanation, I guess. And that they're trying to get out of it. But, again, it's not always that easy, right? Because energy's attached to you. And then getting rid of them, you know? Sometimes they can attach to you like stink. Then you need to get that loomy, right? I mean, really, who the hell takes a job sniffing butt cracks? I don't know. What scientist? You know? Yes, I paid all that money to become a scientist so that I could sniff butt crack suds. Make it make sense. I don't believe that for 1 minute. Okay, so. Ooh, first card out is the Tower. I mean, did we really not expect to see the Tower? Of course we did. We already know what's going on here. Oh my God, is this girl impaled on this? Yes. Ooh, this is a violent Tower. I mean, this feminine energy is just tossed out onto the jagged rocks and pierced straight through. What is this? But we have the odds, so we know that from this burning building, this sprouts a lot of new beginnings. I mean, that can go in any direction. Good or bad, I guess. Yeah, someone really needs to readjust their crown, because the lightning is about to strike, and the truth is coming out, and people are going to have to deal with it. And depending upon how they deal with it, well, with the world, and you already know, collective, you have the whole world. In your hands, you have the whole wide world. In your hands, you have the whole world. In your hands, you have the whole world in your hands. Right? And people don't like it. It pisses people off. It pisses people off that you're just out here doing your thing. And you know why it pisses people off? Because this whole time while you're out here doing your thing, you're wrapped in that red ribbon that probably came off the emperor's robe. Yep. Yep. There's the Seven of Pentacles. And of course, the Queen of Swords. I don't even, this is just too funny. Okay. Well, reflection, assessment, knowledge, understanding that you have to put in the effort for something to grow, right? Maybe you didn't understand that at one point in life and just thought that everything should be handed to you. But as we see now, when we grow up, that's not the way the world works, and we have to water the seeds to make them grow. And it has to be fresh water, and it has to be fertilized, right? You have to tend this garden to make it grow. It doesn't grow without some effort on our part. Queen of Swords. Yeah, she's here again. We saw her already. The cut queen. And she's sitting on a throne. You cannot knock the Queen of Swords off of her throne. There she stands, practically beckoning. Try a bitch, right? Try a bitch. That's what she's saying. I didn't say that. She said And why does the Queen of Swords, after cutting off all of these people, why are they still watching it? Who are you, collective? Why are so many people all up in your beeswax? Well, whatever the case may be, you're doing fantastic. You're beautiful. You're smart. You're so kind and caring. And nobody blames you for having to protect yourself. I mean, it says right here, shield yourself. Right? And straight from Archangel Michael's mouth to our ears, and sure as shit, that's what Queen of Swords is doing. So, I mean, she may come off, a little bit harsh or whatever. And even others around her may look at her like, what the fuck, you have, why can't I? Why don't you give me what you have, basically? Everybody wants to take from the Queen of Swords. Why should I have to sit here and grow my own damn garden when I could just go and get it from the Queen of Swords? Well, actually, they want to get it from the Queen of Cups. But the Queen of Cups turned into the Queen of Swords because people always want to take. Take. Nobody give, everybody take. And so, and I don't mean finances only, I mean energy, right? Love, whatever the case may be. And we wouldn't be in the Lionsgate portal without the Strength card coming out, right? Leo. Number 8, mastery, accomplishment, right? Also action. 7, 16, 6 and 1 is 7, 7, 7, 21, 2 and 1 is 3, and 8. Okay. I'm not really getting anything from the numbers. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. 7 of Wands again. I'm almost positive we got the 7 of Wands, didn't we? If not in this, then it was certainly in a previous read. No, it's not in this one, but it did come up earlier. And this is the Emperor fighting. All these people fighting. Well, the Queen of Swords has her back to it all. Not even paying attention to any of that. Gosh, I could be here all night, but I gotta get out of this energy. I'm sorry. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. I don't even know if I said it all in this read or not. Because I did like 3 readings before, and for whatever reason I had to stop the tape. Again, I'm really not familiar with YouTube or how this works, so I'm going to see if I'm able to upload this, how long it takes, and that will determine when I make my next video, right? Because like I said, I'm going to be here in the woods for at least another month, as long as I can stay. And I do have to go home eventually. I'm not really looking forward to going back to the city, not when I've been in a beautiful, wonderful woods for so many months. It's really something to be able to commune with nature. I want so badly to move back into the country. When I was growing up, I always thought I wanted to live in a city, and now I've been living in a city, and I just want to live in the country so bad. I want space and open air and rivers and trees and see the stars because it's so pitch black, there's no light, you know? That is blocking your view. But anyway, I digress. It's not all get into that stuff. I really am so grateful that you stayed with me if you did. I hope that you learned something of use. I'm here to serve. It's going to get better. My channel, that is, you know. So please, stick with me if the energy resonates. And let's grow together in spirit, wisdom, knowledge, and discernment. Namaste.